Hey YouTubies, it's Amy coming to you with my weeks 30 and 31 update post-duodenal switch surgery, which I had with Dr. Enox here in North Carolina on June 24th of 2015. That's just vanishing into the distance now at a speed that I wasn't really ready for. Anyway, I started out my first surgical consult at 275 pounds. Here's Toby's butt. Jake's is right here, you can't see it. Um, and at my date of surgery, I was 260 pounds. Last week, a couple weeks ago, I came to you at 183 pounds, and this week I weigh 180 pounds. So I'm averaging about 1.5 pounds each week, which is fine. I have no complaints with my weight loss, honestly. I hit 95 pounds down this week, so I'm pretty excited about that. Getting ever closer to that 100-pound mark, and closer and closer to my goal, which is 160 according to my surgeon. We'll see how I look at that weight. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel, but we'll see how we feel. At least would like to hit that weight and see how things feel. So, things to talk about. Basically, things are really good. I don't have very much to complain about. I've been stepping up my running, really enjoying that. I took a yoga class for the first time in my life the other day, and last week actually, and I'm taking it again tonight because it was fantastic. It was a stretch sort of based yoga class, and I had a fantastic experience. So, very relaxing, very cathartic. It was good. I highly recommend it. Of course, everybody already knows about it but me, so I have no one to recommend it to, but that's okay. Anyway, so I'm definitely going to stick with yoga, and I'm starting up my my weightlifting home practice this week. So we'll see how that begins. I'm starting to notice I want to get some stuff really, I don't want bulk, but I definitely want more tone and definition. The skin is showing more and more on me, and I know that's part of the process, but that's actually kind of a tougher part of the process for me right now, is just trying to admire the good stuff and and leave the skin for later. Anyway, as far as food's going, I'm eating really well. I eat lots of food all day long, it feels like. So I definitely don't go without, and I get the occasional treat, and the weight is still coming off slowly. I still watch my protein meticulously and overall calorie count, but it's not quite as stringent as it was in the beginning. I suppose if I got frustrated with my weight loss, I would do something about that, but so far I've been really happy with it. So I wanted to point you guys to a video this week put out by Cluzy. She is like kind of famous in the YouTube world, and is a VSG patient who has done really, really well, and she's a beautiful girl with a great personality, and Toby's tired of being ignored. Anyway, she talked about a really interesting topic that's this week that I wanted to refer you to her video. I'll try to link it down below. But also talk about it in terms of my experience. And sort of the focus of her video this week was that you don't really know who you are fully when you're overweight, because there are things that you sacrifice and give up, and to some extent discount or pretend, depends on, how much you're fooling yourself, that you don't like or don't enjoy, when in fact they're very much things that you would like and enjoy if you were a different size and more able, if your body was, cooperating. And it's a difficult subject to talk about, because obviously there's a lot out there about body acceptance and no bullying and loving who you are, where you are at your stage in life, and I think all of those things are true and valid perspectives. But what she said, at least for me, really resonated because having lost the weight I've lost over the last 7 odd months, I have discovered parts of my personality that I didn't know I had, or at least likes and dislikes that I didn't know I had. And one of those really is running, no surprise, where I'm finally able to do that without pain. But the other is like clothes. I really paid pretty little attention to things. I had a vast array of yoga pants in my closet. I had 2 pairs of sensible shoes, and that was about that. And so now I just have a very different perspective. There's a lot of fun stuff to do, fun stuff to play with, money to spend, admittedly, too. But there's options out there that I wasn't able to find as an overweight person, and eventually just kind of gave up and convinced myself I didn't really care about the girly stuff. And the same thing actually goes with other things that I do, where I spend a lot more time on my exterior now. Just in terms, not tons more time, but a little more time on makeup or a little more time on hair. Part of that is in an effort to make myself feel better and more confident about myself in spite of skin or other things that might be kind of or hair loss that might be weighing on my self-esteem. But the other part of it really is genuinely being excited about, seeing what we can do with this situation. So, things like travel, things like, trying to go ziplining, which I haven't done yet, but those things that I would have probably shied away from just because I'd be afraid of being embarrassed if I exceeded the weight limit on something, or if it would be maybe possible for me to go, but painfully uncomfortable, and you wouldn't know until you were strapped in and had paid your big money to participate in whatever the activity was. So yeah, I mean, I think, in certain ways, I have changed over the last 7 months or so, but in a lot of ways, I'm still me. But these other parts of me have been sort of allowed to surface, and I found that stuff to be really interesting. And I'm excited to find out what else there is. And I agree with Cluzy. She mentioned that this was her favorite part of the journey. And honestly, I feel that way too. Aside from the word that I got that obviously my diabetes was gone, that was the highlight of all highlights. But outside of that, this has been the most surprising and exciting part of the journey for me. So anyway, I just thought I'd raise that. Please check her videos out. She's awesome. She does a lot of stuff, vlogging and a whole bunch of stuff that's not even weight loss surgery related, but she's a lot of fun. And certainly was somebody who I turned to early on in the weight loss community to get information and insight. So my best to all of you guys. I am following your videos, but I've also kind of been straying from the group a little, and I shouldn't. So let me try to get back on track here with that. And I will still be making bi-weekly videos as I promised, and I'm really going to try to get some of that kitchen stuff done that I promised too, because there are some recipes and stuff that I'd like to share, although I'm a notorious procrastinator, so let me see if I can't buckle down and get it done. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Please take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Toby says bye too.